Good morning and Assalamu alaikum, everyone. My topic for today is the pursuit of happiness. Happiness is something that we feel when all the desires and needs of our life is fulfilled. In other words, happiness is the level of satisfaction that we get when all the desires and all our wants of our life is fulfilled. However, in economics, we have learned that human wants are unlimited. So, how is it that we'll be able to achieve happiness? Or will we ever be able to achieve happiness? Yes, we will if we find out our ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese term which means the value of staying alive. In order to find out this ikigai, we need to find out four things about ourselves. Number one, what is it that we are good at? Number two, what is it that we love to do? Number three, what is it that people are willing to pay us for? Number four, what is it that the world needs? Now, when we find out these four things about ourselves, we find out the true meaning of our life. The first two things that we find out about ourselves is known as passion. To put it more clearly, when we find out what is it that we love to do and we are good at it, we we find out our passion. For example, if I love to do painting and I'm good at it, then I can say that painting is my passion. Similarly, when we find out the second and the third thing about ourselves, that is what is it that we love to do and we are paid for it, then we can, and people are willing to pay us for the same, then we can say that we have find out our profession. In other words, profession is something that we are good at and people are willing to pay us for the same. For example, I would like to take the same example that if I love to do painting and I'm good at painting and people are willing to pay me for the same, then painting becomes my profession, or I can be known as a professional artist or painter. Similarly, when we find out the third and the fourth things about ourselves, that is, what is it that we are good at and that people are willing to pay us for and the world needs it, we find out our vocation. For example, if I love to do painting and people are willing to pay me for the same, for doing painting, and I have introduced a new style of painting that the world needs, then I can say that painting is my vocation. Similarly, when we find out the fourth and the first point about ourselves, we find out our mission of life. Putting it more simply, when we find out what does the world needs and we love to do it, we are good and we love to do that thing, then we can say that it is the mission of our life. For example, if I love to do painting and I have introduced a new style of painting and I'm good at it, then I can say that painting is the mission of my life. Now, my dear friends, in order to stay happy, in order to achieve the state of complete happiness, we need to know what is it that we are good at, what is it that we love to do, what is it that the world needs, and what is it that the people are willing to pay us for. If we do not find out if we miss any of these, we will always remain a step away from happiness. So putting it simply, to be happy, you need to find out your ikigai and to follow it. Thank you.